Okay, so yeah, we just kind of finished most of the harvest in the last episode, and now obviously we're looking at the planting calendar in September and October. We really want to kind of plant some wheat for the chickens. I believe they can also eat, as I said before, I think it's sorghum and barley. So barley's about the same time. My goal is to plant the fields that we've got around the farm with wheat. We'll just kind of make sure we're doing that. This field here needs, so we need to kind of mulch that. So we kind of get the tractor onto that one, so we can get that kind of started. Have a look at what else we still had to do in August. I think I left the mulcher here for good reason. Ooh. Lined up good enough for it to pick it up. Yes. So we'll get a worker on that. Let's kind of line us up. We do need to kind of cultivate the land as well. Let's do that. Get out of the way. Carry on. So it says it needs lime in the bottom right hand corner and needs rolling. And on this one, the same again. But I think, I can't remember what this one looked like. Still needs lime as well. So what we kind of want to do is potentially start cultivating the land. We've only got a small cultivator, so it will take some time. So best that we get started in August, and then we'll have to hire something to get the lime on the field, getting the massey. We'll drop the water off. So for the cultivator, we need a weight. And the weight is... I did have two. So it's the old-fashioned hunt around the farmyard for a weight. Oh, it's over there. Sorry, that's it by the water tank. Oh. So we could potentially look at, quickly, let's have a look in case there's a cultivator. No cultivator. Where are cultivators on the list? Here you go. So I think we've got one of these today. We can go up, but you do require more horsepower quite quickly, I believe. See, that's 4 meters wide, and we're at 2.5. So could be tempting, but maybe we'll just get the massey on this one. Hopefully the last season for this cultivator, and then we can sell it and move on. So actually we'll get them in the other field over here. Start driving over here. And annoyingly, it is throwing up quite a lot of stones. Some of which I think are going to be too big to roll into. So we might actually need to get a stone picker on this field as well. Not my current plan. Okay, it is what it is. So we've got those two tractors moving forward. We're getting some good eggs. So we've got like not quite a pallet there, not quite one there, less over there, and we've got 3 and a bit there. So I think we can kind of easily fit 6 pallets on the trailer. So we'll wait until that. Still quite enough food for the chickens, which is good. This is where I put the stone the other day, which was over here. So that's good. And then we'll just check the production lines of the greenhouses, but they should be fine. I did fill them up the other day. Okay, so that is good. So what we might do is it's a bit annoying. Just check the fermentation. Should still be going. Need to check it on the thing. Fermenting side is still 0. Hopefully it will move on when we actually move on a month. So I could start the stone picker, but we're not going to. We just need to get these fields kind of moving forward, which should take some time. So I'm probably just going to jump in one of the tractors and kind of get this done to enable us to move forward. And I'm going to get a truck and I'm going to go and find some collectibles. Very quickly I had a bit of a look where some are. I think off the top of my head there is one. Potentially. So I'm going to go and find some collectibles. So I won't kind of bore you with all the travel around, but if I find them, we'll just kind of zoom into them. Okay, so we're in the map right down the bottom. You can kind of see me turning around between kind of 47 and 48, and I understand hopefully there's one in these rocks. There we go. So that's a nice find. 11 more to go, and we get back in the truck, and I think on a previous episode I said there's one on a railway bridge, so we might go and see if we can go and find that one. Okay, so I think we found another one. We're just then, there's a lake in between these fields, 30, 33 and 32. We're down at the end of the lake. Pretty nice view down here. Would be nice to buy a couple of these fields around it. We can leverage the water for a bit freer. And there's one kind of parked under this nice, is it a willow tree? Perfect. Anyway, I had this one to our collection. I think I'll pick it up. 10 more to go. So yeah, so this is where we are. So we'll get back in. I'm going to go and look for that one more on the railway truck. Don't want to find them all today, but that would be a nice kind of bonus, help us through the winter, and potentially we could look at buying some more land with it, or a tractor. We'll see what we need to get to. Okay, so I just parked up on the side. So here's the big railway bridge, and rumour has it there is one in the middle here. Don't know, trains come along here often. Have a look around. Probably one of these sidings. Says, don't know if I picked the one up here before. Maybe I have. Oh no, there it is. Perfect. Word of the day for me is perfect. Awesome. So we'll get back in the truck. We'll just kind of move into it, and we'll get on home and see how the tractors are doing. So back at the farm, in still 2 mines. What to do? Or 3 mines. I would like to put another chicken pen in here, but we don't really have enough food for them this year. So it might be a case of kind of just getting through. Have a bit of money, so we found some collectibles, so we could pay for it. Then we'd have to pay for the food. Haven't done the maths to work it out. And then obviously we want to kind of pick up a bigger tractor at some point as well, to be able to pull some heavier machinery. we're going to hold on to the money for a bit and see what happens over the next few months until we kind of get there. That'll be good. So hopefully we've nearly just finished. So hopefully this field is now finished. So that's the mulching done for the year. And what we can do is go and potentially rent a stone picker, which I think we're probably going to need in these fields. Looking at it, looks pretty bad, bit annoying. But it will need to be done. We want to get rid of this cultivator and get a much more shallow, or even perfectly get a direct drill at some point. But I assume we're in the realms of hundreds of thousands cost, and also likely to need a bigger tractor to pull it. We'll leave that there. So we'll have a look at what stone pickers we've got. The last one we had was quite small, but the tractor we have is a medium tractor and it's 190 horsepower. So we need to make sure that whatever we get, it can be pulled by a 190 horsepower. So that's a 5.5 meter, and these are all quite small. So 52,000. I mean, I could buy it outright. However, if we lease it, 2,650 rather than 50,000. I might wait until next month then, because we'll save a bit of money. As you see, it's per work day and per work hour. So we've got quite a few fields to get it done in. So it might end up costing us quite a bit if we do it over a few months and stuff. So ideally, once we can kind of make sure we don't catch up with the cultivator, we can make it happen. So we've picked up the stone picker from the shop. We've leased it. We will get it moving. A bit conscious that the weather says it's going to rain, so we'll see what this looks like. These are controls. No idea how to work this. Unfold stone picker. Good start. Seems to be pretty simple. Turn it on. There we go. These other stone pickers were absolutely annoying to reverse and turn around. This one looks a bit easier. So, hopefully, seems to do a good job. Well, this one is a lot better than the other ones. So we'll follow the other one. I've slowed the time right down. I'm kind of conscious that with a tiny cultivator, we've got 3 fields to do. It's just going to take absolutely ages. So this will be the last season that we use that cultivator. See, he's up there somewhere, taking ages. But we'll whiz around this field with the stone picker and empty it by the chicken pen when it gets full, and then we'll try and get these fields done, and we'll see what time we finish this evening. We're in a smaller tractor, and you might be thinking that's a very clean cultivator on the back of that, but no, I did just go and lease it from the shop and came back here. As mentioned, just want to get it done. We've got all 3 tractors working in the fields to get this kind of land cultivated. I think we'll cultivate it today and then move into September, where we'll get some lime on the field and roll it before kind of seeding it with the wheat that we want for next season. So the stone pick's doing a good job. And as I said, we've got these mini cultivators, so it's just taking forever to get these fields done. But we will patiently get through it this season, and we'll look to invest in some new hardware for season harvest 3 onwards.